Hey everyone, welcome back to the SQL tutorial series. In this video, we are going to learn the real magic of SQL, how to retrieve and filter data from your tables. There are three essential commands: select to fetch data, distinct to remove duplicates, where to filter based on conditions. Let's get started. A query is a simple request to the database to return a specific information. Think of it like asking a smart assistant, give me all employees older than 30 from the IT department. That's what SQL is great at, asking for exactly what you need. Let's say we have the employees table. It contains employee ID, first name, last name, email, department, salary, joining date is active. To fetch all the employees from this table, we will write select star from employee. So here select is the command. Star means fetching all the columns. From is a keyword and we are fetching it from employee table. Now let's run it. As you can see, all the columns are displayed here from the employee table. So here select is the command. Star means all columns. From employees tells SQL server which table to read data from. We should avoid using star in the production. It's better to only pull the data which we need. So we can specify employee ID, comma, first name. So only these two columns will be fetched. This makes your query faster and easier to read. Now let's say if we want to find all the different departments in our company. Some employees are in the same department, so we don't want duplicates. So to do that, just write select distinct. So distinct is the keyword. We have to specify the column name, that is department. So what's happening here is, without distinct, you would see repeated department names. So distinct filters out the duplicates. Now let's run this query. We have got the unique departments which are available in this table. So instead of department, let's say if we write salary, it will give all the unique salary from the employee table. So this is useful when you want to quickly audit values in a column. Distinct, look at all selected columns together. Let's say if you want to look at the distinct of name and department from the table. So we can mention select distinct name and we can specify it in comma department. So now what it does is it will fetch all the distinct name and department. So it is first name and execute. So these are all the names and departments which are distinct in this table. It removes duplicates only where both name and departments match. Now comes the real power, filtering the data using where clause. Let's say if you want to fetch all the employees in the department IT. So to do that, select star from employee and we specify where condition, where department equal to, in the single quote we write IT. So we have got all the employees who is in department IT. Now let's say if you want to get the salary which is greater than 50,000. So we can mention salary greater than 50,000. Now if we execute, we got the employees whose salary is greater than 50,000. So in SQL server, using single quotes for strings, and for integer we don't need to specify anything. Now we can combine multiple conditions using logical operations like AND, OR and NOT. Let's say we want the salary greater than 50,000 and also who works in IT department, and we can mention and department equal to IT. So we get the department IT and whose salary is greater than 50,000. So this returns only employees who satisfy both conditions. We can also use OR. Let's say if you want to fetch department who is in IT and also in some other department. So here we can say department who are in finance. Here we'll mention OR. So it will give both finance and IT department. We can also mention not. They don't belong to department finance. To do that, we'll just remove this and we add after where we add not department finance. It will give all the rows who is not in the department finance. Let's recap some best practices for using select, distinct and where effectively. Use only required columns to improve speed. Use distinct only when you really need it because it can slow things down. Use meaningful filters with where to avoid fetching unnecessary rows. Avoid select in large tables because it increases the performance. Great job! Now you know how to retrieve and filter data like a pro using select, distinct and where in SQL Server. If you found this video helpful, like it, subscribe, comment your questions. I'm here to help. See you in the next one. Happy querying.